Have you ever felt like the world is asking you to toughen up, to be sharper, to be louder, to be faster, to be stronger, just to survive? And yet, deep inside, there is a part of you that really longs for softness. You want to be gentle, you want to be soft, you want to be at ease. Now, softness is not weakness, okay? It's power. And in a world that celebrates being tough, being hard, choosing softness is actually the most radical act of strength. Hi, and welcome back to another episode of the Flight to Fulfillment podcast. I'm your host, Ratika Seth, your life enhancement coach and the founder of the Freedom Divas Hub. And today we are talking about something that feels especially tender but deeply transformative. It is the magic of softness in this harsh, hard world. Now, let's be honest, life today can feel really hard. With the pace at which life moves, with the amount of stress we go through, we are always struggling. We are told to push harder, we are told to work longer, we are told to compete more, and we just keep hustling endlessly. But in that constant striving, many of us actually lose touch with the gentle strength that lies within us. That softness that is within us, that heals us, that nourishes us. And that softness which actually reconnects us to what really matters to us. So, if you've ever felt like the world is really asking you to armor up, this episode is your permission slip to just, you know, lay some of that armor down. These are the 5 steps I'm sharing with you that will help you embrace the magic of softness inside you. Firstly, redefine softness as your strength. Softness is not weakness. I'm repeating myself. Softness is not weakness. It is not the absence of power. It is the presence of grounded strength inside of you. It is knowing when you can actually lean in with compassion, when you can rest, and when you need to lead with empathy instead of force. Secondly, practice gentle boundaries. So, being soft, really doesn't mean that you have to be pushy all the time. You don't have to be a pushover. In fact, you being soft actually allows you to set boundaries for yourself from a place of clarity rather than defensiveness. You can really say no with kindness also. You don't have to be rude to say no. You don't have to sound rude to say no. You don't have to sound upset to say no. You don't have to sound as if you are somebody with this, you know, attitude which nobody understands. No, you can actually learn to say no with kindness and honor yourself, because this is how you honor yourself. You setting boundaries for yourself is choosing yourself, is honoring yourself, but you need to say no in a manner that is kind, that sounds kind, compassionate, clear, as well as empathetic towards others also. Thirdly, slow down just to tune in. Hardness comes from reacting to everything, rushing, resisting things. Softness, on the other hand, comes from you slowing down. So you can take a deep breath, you can listen to your body, you can ask yourself, what do I really need right now? When you talk to yourself, when you listen to your body, when you listen to your thoughts, when you listen to your gut, the hardness will go away, because inside of you is a soft you. So when you slow down, when you listen to yourself, you will actually be aligned to what you want and the way you want it. Number 4, lead with compassion, okay, even in conflict. So instead of meeting hardness with more hardness, try meeting hardness with softness. In moments of conflict, just pause before reacting. The minute you take a pause, you then don't react impulsively, you respond intelligently. So respond with curiosity rather than aggression. And this really does not, only de escalate the tension, but it also transforms your relationships, because look at how, people perceive you then? Imagine you're not reacting, you're responding. You're responding with kindness, you're responding with clarity, you are responding with openness, with understanding. So you are only strengthening your own relationships. Last but not the least, create daily rituals for yourself. These are rituals of ease that you need to create for yourself. So whether it is, sipping your tea slowly, or just taking out 10 minutes to do nothing, or just, having your morning cup of coffee sitting in your balcony without any disturbance, whatever it may be. It can also be journaling, it can be meditating, it can be just, having your sacred space where you spend time. Whatever it is, create these daily habits, these daily rituals of ease, because they calm you down, they bring you back to the present moment. They remind your nervous system that it is safe to rest, it is safe to soften, it is safe, for you to be just you. So, my dear people, the next time you feel that the world is really, pushing you to be hard, remember this, that softness is not your weakness, it is your wisdom. It is the strength that heals your wounds, that deepens your connections, and that brings peace to you in this restless world. That's it for today. Thank you for joining me. If you like this episode, if you resonated with it, like, comment, share it with somebody who needs to hear this today. And don't forget to subscribe to my podcast either on YouTube or on Substack or on Apple or on Spotify, whatever suits you best, so that you don't miss out on a single dose of inspiration coming your way. Until next time, this is me, Ratika Seth, your life enhancement coach, signing off for now, but asking you to keep rising, keep shining, be your soft self. Remember who you are, listen to yourself, listen to your body, listen to your gut, and be tender in your power. I'll see you the next time. Bye-bye.